This is Frank Fortunato with CATEX TV in Princeton, New Jersey. Today is Tuesday, September 20th, 2011. Tomorrow, according to reports, Lloyds of London is set to report losses exceeding £1.5 billion, making it the worst half-year loss on record. This is according to an accountancy firm called Mazars, M-A-Z-A-R-S. This year, the industry has been hit by earthquakes in Japan and New Zealand, floods in Australia, as well as tornadoes in the United States. Transatlantic Re has again spurned a $3.25 billion offer from Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, and is now seeking to reopen discussions with Validus. They've already rejected Validus' takeover offer. According to the Wall Street Journal, Transatlantic is now looking to forge a, quote, limited standstill agreement with Validus, under which Validus could conduct due diligence with certain restrictions. Validus has previously rejected that. Ajit Jain had made an offer of $52 a share over the weekend from Berkshire Hathaway to Transatlantic, which they officially rejected today. The rogue trader from UBS, Kwaku Adebowale, could end up costing UBS an awful lot of money. $5 billion were wiped off its market value last week as a result of his activities. According to sources in the reinsurance market, Union Bank of Switzerland has considerably scaled back its insurance purchases in recent years, buying just $300 million of directors and officer covers. As a consequence, D&O insurers led by XL Insurance supposedly are on the hook for $300 million in claims if in fact UBS directors are named in shareholder suits. No suits have been filed yet. UBS had been a long-standing Marsh client, but it was replaced in 2006 by Willis. Barbican is going to make a fresh bid for Omega. The announcement's expected in a few days. It's supposed to have a cash element worth more than 83 pence a share. It's unclear what Barbican is doing, but the shareholders of Omega are said to be very frustrated by the sale process and want it to end immediately. Meanwhile, Mark Byrne, who has a deal that he thinks will give him a 25% stake in Omega, in an interview in the Royal Gazette yesterday, said that he thinks he's 80% there. Mr. Byrne said that he had contemplated making an offer for 100% of Omega, but he made an offer for 25% because he believes that obtaining assent from the Omega shareholders for the full sale was realistically unattainable. He said, the money's sitting in the bank and I've signed the contract, and it's really now just a question of swinging 15% of the shareholders to tender their shares. I think we're 80% there. Jubilee and Pat Ryan have hired Max Taylor as non-executive chairman. Taylor stood down as chairman of Lloyds in 2000. Meanwhile, 1 million Japanese have been urged to evacuate in the Nagoya area because a powerful typhoon is heading toward it. And Montpelier E&S Holdings announced that it has entered into a definitive agreement with Selective Insurance Group of New Jersey for the sale of the company's U.S. excess and surplus lines business. The transaction is valued at about $55 million. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching.